Hey everyone, and welcome back. So today I thought we'd do another eShop deals highlight video on a specific game that I really think is worth taking a deeper look at. And that game for today is going to be Ravva and the Cyclops Curse. Now this is a 2D platformer. As I described it, it is, I would say, mostly a puzzle platformer, but there is an action perspective to it because there are enemies to deal with. There are some things that you have to react quickly to, but at its heart, it is sort of a puzzle platformer. Now, what I also love about this game is its regular sale price is only $4.99. And even at $4.99, what you're getting for that, I think, is actually quite amazing. But right now at 30% off for $3.49, it's really like just a cherry on top. Now, if you're picking up the game for yourself, unless you pick up everything you need from this video, I would strongly recommend don't forget to do the tutorial before you jump in, or else you're going to get a lot of frustration trying to just figure out the mechanics for yourself. The tutorial is really quick and it does a real good job of letting you know how to get through the different obstacles. Also, quickly, if we just look at the options menu, there isn't a lot here. You can control the game volume. You have different filters for the visuals if you want to look through them. You also have the gameplay mode. We're going to play on normal, but there is a master mode and there's also a kids mode. And lastly, you can even do a speedrun mode that will just give you a time overall for the levels. Now, what we're actually going to do today together is we are going to reset the game, because since this is at heart a puzzle platformer, I really don't want to ruin the surprise for any of you. So what we're going to do is we're just going to work our way through the first 2 levels of the game. That way, you know, these are more like introductory tutorial levels to begin with anyway. It's not going to ruin much for anyone out there. So jumping in, just the basics, you can jump. Y is the attack button, and at the top with the bumper buttons, as you can see at the top of the screen, you can rotate between your different magical abilities. Now, Ravva is supposed to be a summoner, so her abilities is that she summons these different animals or these different totems that basically help her have different abilities. Now, each one of them have different applications. We're going to go through them as we play the game. So let's get started here. Now, this one is more of an angled attack so that we can get that object up there. Basically here, nothing special. When you get to blocks, you have to hit the ability that is of the matching color. That will let you break the blocks. So here, if we want to break the green blocks, we have to switch to the green elemental, and that will allow us to break them. Now, when we get to the red spikes here, because this would kill us, we can freeze them and then hit them with our regular shot or any one of the other shots, and we can make our way through the obstacles. So these are the basics that you'll learn anyway in the tutorial, so I'm not really spoiling anything for you. We're going to use the last ability here. Actually, no, this one we can get like that. And here we have some monsters we have to deal with. This is why I said there's like an action perspective to it, but it's always from a thinking formula. So basically you have to use the ability that will allow you to deal with the monsters as efficiently as possible and knock out the portal. Once the portal is knocked out, you've dealt with the monsters in this section. They won't be spawning anymore. So here we have green blocks. We have to knock through it. This, by the way, discovers hidden objects. So here there was nothing hidden, but I just wanted to do a quick check. And basically, you do have a timer for finishing the level, so you can't spend too much time messing around. But there are, you see, like hidden blocks there and whatnot. So the timer is important. You have to try and finish the level before the timer runs out. And basically, the other thing you have to watch is this is a one-hit kill game. So as soon as you get touched, you basically lose a life. The little hats at the top left of the corner are how many lives you have to pass the level. So here we have to freeze these, we have to knock them out. And here we'll see our 4th ability, because that did not work. We're wondering, how do we get up there? Well, there are these hidden clouds here, and as you can see, the clouds make us jump. So we have to discover the clouds. We come back here. I'm going to switch to my basic ability, and then we just hop over the different clouds. We knock that out, we get an extra life as well. So now we're going to switch to that here. That was an upgrade to our basic shot. So you can upgrade your basic shot, basically allowing you to do more damage, deal with the enemies quicker. There's also a sub-objective of trying to collect as many points as you can. So you have to collect as many coins. That's like a sub-objective, but is not necessary to do. So here, as I said, we have to go quick. We have to knock out the portal that eliminates the enemies. As you can see, the basic gameplay loop is pretty simple here. But at the same time, like here, we should be switching to the upwards attack. It'll be much more effective. But you don't always have to do it. Sometimes there's different ways that you can deal with the obstacles. Something, as I said in my video, I wasn't expecting at first. Basically, sometimes you can favor certain abilities. Here, if you're wondering how we can get that coin, there's a hidden cloud. So it's not always, you know, you can always check every section of the game to see if there's hidden things, because your ability that discovers hidden items works all throughout the game. Here, we have to basically freeze these guys. Then we knock them out. We can take out the yellow blocks. We have the green blocks hiding us. We have the green blocks here. We blow them up. And we've just finished the first level. So very basic, straightforward gameplay. But trust me, it gets a lot more difficult and a lot more complex very quickly. So now we're going to jump straight into the second level. We're going to see what the second level has to offer us. And like I said, we're most likely going to end the video after this one, because then it's going to start ruining it for some people. And as I was saying earlier, the first couple of levels you can actually get through probably just by trying to react to everything. But as I said earlier, this is more of a puzzle platformer. You're going to have to get used to early developing strategies, because once you get, I would say, past like the first 3 or 4 levels, if you don't have a strategy before going into an obstacle, you're going to get into trouble. So here we had to freeze these guys ahead of time. We discovered that there's a hidden cloud here. And then basically we can knock them out with the green attack that basically hits downward. If you're wondering how we can get that here, because it's behind some spikes, and the spikes that don't have eyes, by the way, you cannot freeze and eliminate. Those you really have to just work around. Well, that is how we have to do it. We just knock it out from the other side, and it's not going to be an issue at that point. Now, from here on out, this is pretty straightforward, but this does seem odd. I thought there was a little hidden item here. Like I said, if you want higher points, if you want to get more coins, you have to check often with your sort of sonar ability to see if there isn't hidden stuff, even though it's not an obstacle as is. Now here, it's going to be an issue because we had to react quickly. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go here, and we want to knock the portal out as soon as we can, to make sure we eliminate the enemies. There we go. Now we can pick up those couple of coins. Let's just check here. Yeah. Every time you see a big open space, there's a good chance there's something hidden. You sort of get a feeling for it eventually in the game. Here, what we're going to do is we're going to run through this quick, because there's actually the strategy here. I already know the levels a bit. You have to run till the end here. If you go up here, basically what we're going to do is we're going to eliminate the portal first, and then we're going to eliminate the enemies. Basically, if you try to eliminate the enemies, it's like a losing battle. You're never going to win it. Now we're going to wait till that guy fires. These blocks disappear, so little strategies, little things you're going to discover as you play through the game. Here, if we go here, we got another extra life. So we're now up to 4 extra lives. We're going to go here. This is going to allow us to basically get out of the way of the cannon that's firing at the bottom. We're going to wait for him to fire. And there we go. We're getting through another part of this second level. Once again, like I said here, this is more about action platforming. We just have to make it around here. Now we're gonna, we can't, that is not the way. We can't freeze those. Now, I'm not necessarily going to aim at getting all of the coins, because that isn't exactly the idea of today's video. It's more just to highlight what the game is all about. Now, we're going to wait here. Now, if we get this basically temporarily makes you invincible. So if we go here with our invincibility intact, we can grab this, and we got ourselves some big coins. Now, if we do this here, we can get through that. And we can grab the extra coins down here. So I said we weren't going to go for the extra coins, but when I can easily find a way to get them, why not? It'll be a little bonus if you guys want to get all the coins in the first couple of levels. Now, we could have got that thing down there, but it's really not worth the risk, especially since I'm trying to highlight the video. Here, we have to knock out this portal first, because if we don't, we're going to have a bad time once again. So like I said, it's all about the strategy, figuring out where you need to go first. Oh, we've got another hidden little item here. There we go. We've got another cloud here. Now we have to switch quickly, and I didn't do it quick enough, so we had to get out of the way because he was about to jump right on us. So we're going to just circle back around here, get the cloud. Now we'll have our ability ready this time so that we can spam out our attacks and knock that portal out before he has time to get us. Now from here, obviously we can hit them downwards. So once again, strategy. You didn't have to do that, but I do think it is the easier way to deal with it. Now we can go straight to the end of the level, but we're going to go get the extra stuff here. So let's go down here. We're going to get the upgrade to our basic weapon. Like I said, you can aim at going as quick as possible, or you can aim at trying to be completionist and go and get all the items. Now we're missing that one over there, but we're not going to bother with it. It's not really the point of today, and that was just a timing issue. It's no secret. That's just having the right timing. So we're just going to wait for that last little blade to come down, and then we're going to be able to jump straight over it. And I missed my jump. So we lost a little life there. Not too bad. We had some spares. We were able to complete the level. And basically, that's the way you work it through the game. There are a ton of levels here. You have sort of boss fights at the end. Honestly, overall, this was a surprising little platformer, as I said, and it really blends very well action platforming with puzzle elements. So if you are a fan of 2D platformers, if you like puzzle platformers, I really think you're going to enjoy this one a ton. And I actually can't believe that its regular price is only $5. To me, that's just so great. And right now, getting it 30% off for $3.49, it is a steal right now on the Nintendo Switch eShop. So as usual, I hope you liked these highlight gameplay videos. I will try to cycle in maybe a few more here and there, but as you know, we are already overloaded with content on the channel, so I'm trying to produce as much as I can. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoy them. Let me know in the comments down below if you do. Also, in any future videos, if there's any games that you would really like me to highlight, let me know in the comments down below. At least I'll know which games to target. And now, as usual, don't forget that on the way out, if you did like this content, if you want to see more, please do hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and hit that notification bell so you know when all my future content comes out. And as usual, I hope I'll see all of you in my next video.